Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Brains, simple solutions for complex problems. So how do we create a Spring Boot project? There are different ways to create Spring Boot project. Now I'm going to show how do we create a Spring Boot project using Spring Initializer. And while creating the Spring Boot application, we'll be adding 3 different dependencies: Spring Web, JPA and MySQL dependency. Let's create Spring Boot application using Spring Initializer. Open your favorite browser. I'm opening Chrome, and then go to this URL called start.spring.io. Enter. This is the Spring Initializer which is provided by Spring. You can create Spring Boot applications directly here. So for now I'll be using Spring Initializer. Later I'll show how do we create using command line interface or any other tools like Spring Sts. We'll do that. On the project, let's choose Maven project for now. Language, we are using Java, and the Spring Boot version I'm taking 2.5.1, and here is the project metadata. So on the project metadata we'll be giving the group name. So group name is com.techbrains. The artifact name Spring Boot REST API. The description, you can leave it as is for now or change it: REST API for CRUD application. So CRUD stands for create, retrieve, update and delete. So for those who are not familiar with CRUD, so it is the all different operations that we can perform, like create, retrieve, update and delete, and the package name is automatically populated. Packaging, I select jar. We can also select var. So if we select var can be deployed, and if it is a jar we can run it directly. And the Java version, for now I'm choosing Java 11. And on the dependencies, if you see here, so here click on this add dependencies. We'll be selecting like 3 different dependencies. We can search here in the search bar. So I search for web, Spring Web, and then I select JPA, Spring Data JPA for querying, and we need MySQL driver. These are the minimum dependencies that we need, and then just click on generate. So what this will do is it will download a zip file which will be extracting and importing into our Spring Sts tool. Let's go and export this into Spring Sts. So I'm just extracting here. So this is the application. I'll be importing this application into our Spring Sts tool. So let's go and open the Spring Sts tool. For those who are not very familiar with Spring Sts, you can download Spring Sts by going to spring.io. If you go to tools, you'll see Spring Tools 4 for Eclipse. So you can download Windows or Linux or Mac depending on your operating system. The steps are going to be same for any operating system, but I'm on Windows, so I'll be using Spring Sts for Windows. I'm downloading this Spring Sts tool. It may take some time. Let's wait for this download to complete. The download is almost complete. So download is completed. It will be downloaded as a jar file. So click on keep, then open the downloads folder, then extract this. You can extract this. If you see here, this getting extracted, extract is completed, and if you see here, this is the extracted folder. I can go and open this Spring Tool Suite 4.exe. I'm just opening it. It may take a minute or 2 depending on your system configuration. So once it opens, it will ask for the workspace. Workspace, you can create your own folder or you can use your default workspace. So I'm going to use the default workspace for now. Let's click on launch. So when you launch it, so this is the Spring Sts UI. Let's import the project that we have downloaded and extracted into our downloads. Click on import projects, and remember that the project that we have downloaded is Maven project. So existing Maven projects, we are importing the existing Maven project and click on browse. Let's go to downloads. So this is the application that we have downloaded. Click on finish. It is importing the project. If you see on the status bar here, it will show the progress. Let me show here. So it is downloading all the required Maven repositories. Let's wait for the import to complete, and the project will be available for the development. Project import is completed, and if you see here, the project folder structure will be like this. You'll have src folder under which we have main. Under the main we have two folders, Java and resources, and we'll have src test folder under which we have Java folder. If you see, this is the package name that is auto generated, and it will have only one application or one Java file, Spring Boot REST API application. This Spring Boot REST API is auto generated based on the name that whatever we have given while creating the project. So if you want, we can change this class name and here. Okay, and this came with an annotation called Spring Boot application. Let's start creating the remaining components in the application. Thank you for watching. Please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll try to answer any of your questions. Also, like, share, comment, and subscribe to TechBrains. Happy learning. Thank you.